Caesar.
Hail, divine Caesar.
Hail. Hail, Caesar.
Pay homage to Caesar, Father. Do it for me.
No.
Sophus is watching us, Father. Oh! Father! Father!
Our emperor is a god. Those who do not worship him will die.
The Emperor Domitian is a cruel tyrant.
We're Romans, not slaves.
Who'll give us back our liberty? We've had enough of tyranny.
Treachery and worse. Open rebellion. Scorn of my person. These crimes do not exist, and we're able to prove it, divine Caesar. Rank insults to the name of Caesar. Actions favorable to the enemies of Caesar.
That's not true. We ask that you hear us. We are entitled to the right to speak in our defense. We are all Roman patricians.
You are nothing but traitors. I am aware of the conspiracy many of you have formed to dethrone me, but I know every one of you, and I will exterminate you one by one, even when I do not have proofs. For all your crimes, I now condemn you to death. Soterus, I order your gladiators to carry out the sentence at once. Then I will give you a list of their accomplices who are to be arrested. Take away these condemned men. Come with me. Valerius Rufus, did you not think my sentence a just one?
Caesar is a god, and the gods are always just.
Leave me, all of you.
Now that you've snatched the bone from those 5 dogs, why don't you let them live their useless lives? You know, barking dogs are very amusing.
It will be the worse for you if you should take their side, Elpidian. When dogs go mad, they have to be strangled.
And I, with these powerful hands of mine, will strangle them all.
Off with you.
You could give me that villa at Antium you are going to confiscate from the noble Lepidus.
It is yours from this moment, my adorable Artane.
Last night while I was asleep, I had a vision of the goddess Isis. She ordered me to introduce her cult in Rome, saying that it would bring about your happiness, divine Caesar.
It's not necessary to ally myself with Egyptian deities for my happiness.
Isis is the Egyptian goddess of love, Domitian. At her feasts, the most beautiful maidens are selected to sacrifice their virginity in her honor.
The goddess Isis shall be venerated at our court. I will choose the young Roman girls who will sacrifice to your goddess.
In Egypt, I was a priestess of the goddess. It is the custom that the maidens who are invited to make the sacrifice should donate all their finest jewels to the officiating priestess.
You never change, do you, Artane? You've planned all this so you can get possession of the jewels of the other women. But I approve of your goddess, and you shall have those jewels.
Throw them into the common ditch reserved for slaves. Our work is not finished yet. Caesar has other enemies who must be taken care of.
Valerius, didn't the Emperor give you orders that were to be carried out tonight?
Yes, but then he assigned them to Soterus and his gladiators.
And you're glad he did.
I want you to know that I'm neither glad nor sorry about it, Sejanus. I obey my orders, that's all.
Don't you know I'm a Roman senator? The law does not permit your gladiators and slaves to arrest me.
Critias Nerva, it is an order from Caesar.
Caesar will answer for this outrage to the Senate. Out of the way, Nerva! Thank you, Valerius Rufus. You've acted as my friend again.
I'm glad Lentulus was able to get away as well. And now we'd better hurry to the house of Fabius Lucilius. Come on.
Valerius! Oh.
We were all anxious about you. Valerius, for a centurion of the Praetorians, you take too many risks.
Father, Valerius doesn't consider his life when his friend's liberty is in danger, and he's the bravest one of them all.
We were fortunate this time.
Did any of them recognize you?
No, I'm sure they didn't. But Cocceius Nerva and Lentulus must remain in hiding, at least for the moment.
My husband and I will be happy to offer them the hospitality of our home.
Yes, we'll be honored to have them.
Today, Caesar has invited several daughters of noble families to the Feast of Isis.
My daughter Lucilla was also invited to be present.
Our daughters should not be allowed to go into that den of corruption which is Caesar's court.
Don't you think, though, that our refusal would only give Caesar the excuse he'd like for subjecting us to further cruel oppression?
Fabius is right. The girls will have to attend.
Into the hands of that vile courtesan Automne? And a being as corrupt as the Emperor Domitian?
My friends, you seem to be forgetting that Valerius Rufus will be at the palace.
I'll protect them from any outrage. I'm very sorry, Lucilla, but I have to return to the palace at once.
Domitian must not be suspicious of you.
At least for now. Farewell, friends.
Fabius, I'm so frightened. Since the very first moment I heard this feast of Isis spoken of, I've been haunted by a terrible presentiment. Valerius! Valerius!
Lucilla. I'll see you again at the palace, at the Feast of Isis.
And I won't be afraid of anything because you'll be there. Oh, glorious, oh, mighty goddess Isis, celestial spouse of the god Osiris, goddess of love. Deign now to receive among your devoted priestesses these nobly born and innocent maidens who will consecrate to you their unblemished and chaste young lives. They will dedicate to you their every thought, their every word, and every act, and they will spread your creed joyfully. O Isis, let the light of your beneficent power shine upon and illuminate these devoted maidens. Fill their tender hearts with your great love. You are the mother of all nature, mistress of all the elements, origin and life-giving principle of the ages and the centuries, supreme above all other goddesses, first among the inhabitants of heaven. You, queen of the gods and life-giver to man. You who ride the billowing clouds as they course across the sky. You, gentle, health-giving breath from the sea. You, dispenser of the fruits of the earth, deign to accept in your benevolence the gift that these innocent maidens here...
That's enough.
Stolen wine is sweeter, and bread eaten in hiding is always the tastier for it. Valerius. And now it is my wish that you shall dance in honor of the goddess Isis. Sound the music. You will sacrifice yourselves to love the eternal just as the goddess wishes.
Let go of me! Let go of me! No! No! Stop it! No!
What are we waiting for? Let's have a little fun. Come on, let's go.
Let me go! No! Stop it! No! Let me go! No!
Come on.
jump down into the garden. All of you after him.
Sentinels, bar all the gates. Praetorians, search every corner of the garden. Did you hear that? Move quickly!
So you let that man get away from you. You must find that scoundrel at once, alive or dead. If he managed to get out of the palace, he has taken refuge in the Subura. And you, Valerius, will search that quarter from top to bottom.
I'll find him, Caesar.
You will comb every nook and cranny in the palace and pray to the gods to help you in your search. I want that man's hide, or I'll have yours instead. Get started. Everyone is conspiring against me. The Senate, the patricians, the people, too. I can't even trust my own army to protect me. You saw it. You saw it. Anyone can make an attempt on my life. He was able to come right in here, into the throne room itself. And even my gladiators could do nothing to protect me.
Take courage, divine Caesar. All your enemies together will surely not take action against you. When the right moment comes, you will strike them down without pity or remorse, and then they will understand who is the most powerful.
Yes, my death will not be that of Caesar or of Caligula. They will realize then what Domitian is capable of.
You're right, Divine One. Lightning strikes the highest mountains first.
Elpidian, you must stay close to me always. You are my little good luck charm. And I'm quite sure that with you beside me, no harm can ever come to me.
Of course I will, Caesar. Just like that time we were on the battlefield in Dacia, and the arrows of your enemies never so much as grazed you. Don't worry, when I'm with you, you're perfectly safe.
You there, halt! Another thing, Centurion. Let them go. You three, have a look in that tavern. You search up and down these alleys. The rest of you come with me. We'll arrest anyone resembling the fugitive. Get started. Continue the search in this alley. I'll go on ahead.
Very well. Valerius? You've been very daring, and also extremely fortunate. But it won't always be like this. We must try to circumvent the moves of the Emperor.
Yes, that's why I've come here. Lucilla and the other girls must escape tonight. Hide them on Nerva's estate. If they should fall into the hands of Domitian, he wouldn't hesitate to blackmail us.
I'll go immediately and warn the others. Susa, be ready at any moment to accompany Lucilla and go and warn your mistress.
Very well, I'll go at once.
It's time to go. When will we see each other again?
I hope very soon. I can't stand being away from you.
Out with it. Are you trying to tell me you weren't able to find him? Was the man swallowed up by the earth? You're a pack of idiots, of incompetents. I'll have the heads of all of you.
Maybe I know who it is. I've been giving the matter some thought.
What do you know about it?
I was hiding among the bushes in the garden when I saw the masked man go right by me.
Well, go on.
Well, I followed him, and when I saw him take off the wolf's head, I thought I recognized him.
All right, who was he?
He was a Phoenician wrestler I had seen fighting in the Subura not very long ago.
He must be captured and executed.
Caesar, don't get so excited. If he is really a man who's been sent by your enemies, he is certain to reappear. And this time you'll see that he doesn't escape.
You two may go now. Why should I wait longer? To favor the plans of my enemies?
I'll take the initiative, and before the Red Wolf attempts to move again, my guards will arrest all the patricians and senators under suspicion. I know them so well. Flavius Senior, Silvius Rutilius, Silius Quintinus.
I wouldn't mention any names, Divine Caesar, because the walls have ears and can hear you.
Elpidian is right. If you wish, I myself would be willing to direct the gladiators. I would indicate to Soterus the names of the people he is to arrest, and their plot will be put out of action. And without there being the least danger that anyone might warn our enemies.
Splendid, Artomne. You have my unconditioned approval of your idea. However, it's necessary that the action be carried out before dawn tomorrow morning. Come along. I want to give precise instructions to Soterus.
Divine Caesar, would you mind giving me your permission to go out for a while?
Where do you want to go?
Well, you see, Caesar, I want to... Well, that is, another matron has fallen madly in love with me, and she's so very beautiful.
Run along.
Thank you, Caesar, thank you.
Why, then it's true when they say that Elpidian is famous as a great lover.
Elpidian, a great lover. Well, that's the best joke I've ever heard. That Artomne will indicate to you. You will kill them all, and then you will throw their bodies into the river. Go now.
Tomorrow morning you will have no more enemies, and you will never hear anyone speak of the Red Wolf again.
Let's not play games now. Put away that sword, do you hear?
What do you want? Who else knows about me?
You don't have to worry, Centurion. No one knows it's you. And I wouldn't ever betray you. I hate Domitian as much as you do, and I want to see the end of his reign of tyranny. I've come here because I want to help you.
You want to help me? How? Come on, speak up.
A while ago, Domitian gave orders to Automne to go with the gladiators of Soterus and arrest the patricians, who were suspected.
You there. What's happened here?
The gladiators of Soterus arrested our master. They burst in here a little while ago and took him by surprise while he was with his friends. The patricians tried to defend themselves, but they seized them and dragged them all away.
And Lucilla?
Lucilla had gone away with the other young girls. They were under the care of our mistress, Marcia.
Did you see in which direction Soterus was taking Fabius and his friends? They were headed toward the river.
And as lawful Roman citizens, we have the right to a just and regular trial.
Oh! Quiet, you traitor, and pray to whatever god you worship, because you are about to die.
Si può sapere chi è il lupo rosso? Piuttosto che parlare, siamo disposti a morire. Sorvegliali strettamente. Ti tengo responsabile della loro vita. Quei due mi servono ancora. Quando riprenderanno i sensi direi loro che hanno 2 giorni di tempo per decidersi a parlare.
Has decreed that if within 2 days from this date the Red Wolf has not been turned over to the guardians of justice, or his name has not been revealed, the senators Flavius Senior and Rutilius Nabationis will be executed before the people of Rome. Anyone revealing
the identity of the so-called Red Wolf or giving information leading to his capture will receive 10,000 sesterces.
By all the immortal gods, 10,000 sesterces.
Even if I did know something about it, Caesar would have a nice long wait to hear it.
Thank the gods there's someone who's not afraid of the tyrant, who's willing to fight him. If we only had the strength to join forces with him and rise up against the emperor ourselves.
But who do you think this Red Wolf is? A senator, perhaps? A patrician? Or maybe even one of us?
Hail, my daughter. Greetings to you all. Well, what have you decided?
Nothing. We've been discussing plans of action.
My friends, there's no more time left for discussion. Now we've got to fight. Combat tyranny. We are few, but very soon the people will all unite with us.
What do you want to do?
Well, then, for a start, we know we'll be needing weapons, and I've already provided for a supply of them. I've a cartload waiting outside.
Good.
Excellent idea.
Now, the second thing. We must go to the aid of Flavius and Rutilius. We're certainly not going to leave our friends in the hands of the emperor.
That's exactly what we were discussing. A direct attack against the palace would be impossible.
What then?
Well, you see, I think I know how to handle it. When the wolves are fighting against bears in the mountains, they always attack him one at a time. And they bite him from every side. Then all together. We'll employ the same tactics. And at the right moment... Now think about hiding those weapons. We'll be needing them soon. As for Flavius and Rutilius, I think the 2 of us will be enough.
I'll go.
You should hide them down in the quarry at Calpurnius. They'll be safe there. We'll have them at hand when we need them.
Good.
Go then.
Avanti voi! Lefty! Raise your feet! Get moving, you lazy dog! Oh, bastard! Halt! You 4 come this way, the rest of you on the other side. Now get to work, all of you.
bid you welcome, Crucius Nerva. This is a great honor for me.
My greetings, Calpurmio. My friend Fabius advised me to come to you as a man to be trusted. I want to leave some merchandise with you for a time.
I see. You may say to the noble Fabius that I am completely devoted to him, and he can count on me at any time for whatever he may need of me. Come along. We'll hide them inside that grotto. They'll be safe there, even from the quarry slaves. Those people are a dangerous lot. There's no trusting them. They gave them to me so I'd have enough laborers to work the quarry. Let's go.
Get to work there. Stop wasting time.
Let's get busy, friends. We'll be quick about it.
Climb up, too. You don't want me to break your neck. Oh, surrender yourself. Oh. There they are, Praetorian. There they are. Over this way. Guards, follow me. Forward, on the run.
If you had only been awake instead of sound asleep, you would have been able to give the alarm in plenty of time to save your mistress.
You needn't fear for the life of our Tomney Divine One. They carried her off so they could demand a ransom from you. They would never harm her.
Will you be quiet, you insufferable idiot? A masked man goes in and out of the palace exactly as if it were his own house, and you try to tell me I have nothing to fear? I think it's someone who has free access to the palace grounds.
I think so too, Caesar.
Only a soldier as clever as Valerius Rufus could outwit the Red Wolf and capture him.
If you can catch this man for me, I'll appoint you prefect of the Praetorians.
Thank you, Caesar. You may rest assured I'll hunt him down without mercy. With your permission.
Get out.
I've arranged everything, Nerva. The storehouse where the tools are kept is the safest place, and this man will be on guard.
Very well. Allow no one to touch her. You know who it is. Her face must always be kept covered so she can't see where she is nor who is about her. I insist on this for your own safety.
I have always obeyed your orders, and as for him, he'll do whatever I tell him to.
Take this, and you'll have more later on. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Get along there. Move, I tell you. Get down on the ground. Get down.
How dare you?
I'm only carrying out the orders I've been given.
You'll recognize me at once if you'll only take this veil off my face. You'll be crucified for this, you fool. Untie me. Untie me. Listen to me. Just for a moment. Listen to me. I'll make you rich and powerful if you'll only listen to what I say.
I've searched the city from one end to the other. In every corner of the Subura. I've burst into the most notorious taverns. Into the brothels. Nothing. The Red Wolf is a phantom.
We've tortured the shopkeepers who sell masks for the Saturnalia, but we weren't able to learn anything from them either. Masks of the kind worn by the Red Wolf have been sold by the hundreds.
If our Tomney is not found and brought back within a week, I'll have everyone arrested who has a mask in his possession. I'll have them all executed if they don't reveal to me at once which one of them is the Red Wolf.
To arms! Close all the gates and bar them. The Red Wolf is in the gardens. Over here! He must be hidden near the palace. Move quickly, close in on him.
If you kill the senators Flavius and Rutilius, we will kill our Tomney. Then it will be your turn.
The prestige of the Emperor is far more important than any woman on earth. Let them kill our Tomney if they have the courage to do it. But Flavius and Rutilius are going to be executed. Who is it who dares to threaten Caesar? Domitian is a god. I'll kill and I'll kill. I'll kill everybody in Rome if it's necessary to make them worship at my feet. See to it that the condemned men's guard is doubled. I want no surprises from the Red Wolf.
Yes, Caesar. Go on ahead.
Soterus has ordered us to check the outside of the prison as well.
You two, stand guard here. Everything's in good order here.
And all is well down in the dungeons.
Soterus says that the force under my command is enough to guard the prison inside and out. You'd better make the arrangements for the execution. Caesar wants the prisoners beheaded tomorrow morning at dawn.
Good.
You two men make a tour of inspection and keep your eyes open at all times. If there is an attempt, it'll be from outside.
Very well, let's go.
Go back to your posts in the dungeons.
Muovetevi di qui e state bene attenti. Non fate avvicinare nessuno.
Per tutti gli dei, che sarà successo? Non ha fatto nemmeno in tempo a dare l'allarme. Sarà il lupo rosso? Ehi, che succede?
Rutilius! Keep watch.
Caesar from the Red Wolf. I'll guide you outside the Imperial enclosure. Come along. A few moments more. That way is better, but you'd end up in prison again if you followed it. This rat hole leads directly into the Cloaca Massima. Which would you rather take, Senators? At least through the sewer, it's safer.
Do you hear me? You're still there, aren't you? Do you hear me?
What do you want?
Oh, I'm dying of thirst. I beg of you. Give me a drink of water. Take the veil off my face. Please take a little pity on me. My eyes are burning like coals of fire. I'm attractive to Caesar, but I'm not attractive to you, perhaps.
You're not the kind I could ever touch. I'm not completely mad yet.
This necklace I'm wearing is worth 100,000 sesterces, and these bracelets are worth 30,000 for their golden jewels.
Great Jupiter. With these you could buy farmland with a fine house, herds of cattle, flocks of sheep, and 100 slaves.
I'll give them all to you if you will help me to escape from here.
Noble lady, afterwards, what then? What would happen to me when you've
You'll
gone?
escape with me. When you're at court, Caesar will reward you even more richly and give you an important position. You'll be a rich man and live a life of ease. But if you refuse to help me, when Caesar discovers who carried me off, you too...
I'll give you one of the horses.
I'm ready.
May the gods curse him. We've been tricked another time. Look, Soderus. They escaped through the window. Who was standing guard outside? Go and find out. You go to Caesar and report to him what has happened. I'll interrogate the guards. The execution is suspended. The two condemned men have escaped.
All of you are either craven cowards or you are vile traitors. If the Red Wolf is not tracked to his den, it's you who will pay for it. All of you.
That man is as strong as 100 armed men. You've seen him yourself, Caesar.
Enough of your excuses. I want him brought here alive. Otherwise, I swear I'll crucify every one of you, Praetorians and gladiators and soldiers.
Listen, my love.
Artamne. Venus is always victorious over both Mars the warrior and Mercury with his shrewdness.
No, my jewels won the victory. By corrupting the guard, I was able to discover the hideout of the conspiracy.
Did you discover who the Red Wolf is?
No, but we must act without losing a single moment. I'm fairly certain that they have not found out about my escape yet, so we could easily take them by surprise altogether there in the hideout. A group of faithful soldiers, and I myself to guide them there. What do you think of it?
Did you hear that, Soterus? Assemble your men. Artamne will conduct you there at once. Don't waste another moment. Bring me the Red Wolf, and you'll have more jewels than a queen. And you, my little monkey, will stay with me. Don't you want to keep me company a while?
When Jupiter is in a fury, the rabbits all run for cover.
Jupiter is no longer in a fury. Before long, the soldiers will seize his enemies and bring them back here.
And tomorrow at last their heads will be cut off and given as food to the vultures. Now you can help to dress me. I'm going to the baths and you'll come with me.
Valerius, hurry! We may already be too late.
What is it? What's happened?
For 2 hours, I've been trying to get away from Domitian to come here. Autumne has escaped, and she's told her story to Caesar. She knows where our friends are, and now she's guiding the gladiators of Soterus there to surprise them.
I'll go and warn them. I hope it's not too late.
You'd better hurry.
On you and your ancestors! Everybody into the house! Hurry! I must speak to you at once!
Just never. What could have happened? Let's go and find out.
Sometime last night, Autumne escaped from her guard. We've only just found out about it.
By now, she must have told Domitian where to find our hideout. The girls will take refuge in the woods, where they can't be found.
Separately, to make it harder to see them. Climb to the Black Rock at the top of the Cleft Mountain. The rest of us will join them there, so it'll be hard for them to find us. I'd like the two of you to go to the Cleft Mountain, along with the girls, and when you get there, wait to make sure that all of them arrive safely.
What about us? What do you want us to do, Nerva?
We'll go to the quarry as fast as possible and carry away all those weapons. Yes. We can't risk letting them fall into their hands. Come, let's start at once.
That's right.
Quickly! Some of you ride on the cart. The rest on horseback.
Hurry, hurry. There's no time to lose. Get on the cart, quickly.
Ah! 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 Follow me!
Lucilla, let me have one of the sacks.
But we're coming with you.
No, my dear. Now we have to separate and follow out the orders of Nerva. By going through the woods, you'll be able to get to the Cleft Mountain sooner. No one will take notice of me all alone. Run along now. Hurry.
Get to work, you lazy dog. Dig harder. Stop wasting time.
Bring me our weapons right away. Hurry.
Come on.
Hurry, men. Hurry.
Hey, look there.
up before they have a chance to attack us from behind.
We'll hide in these bushes. Come on. Lentulus.
There, yes.
Tell me, where have they gone? Nerva and the others.
They were able to get away, I think.
And Lucilla? And the girls?
Where did they all go? Lucilla and the others.
Into the woods. They're hiding there in those woods.
Right on. Search all through that area. And you, try this way. Forward, we've got to catch her! She's over there. She's just starting to climb toward the top of that hill. You ride after her, and we'll try to cut her off from the hilltop.
let that girl escape. Right after her.
You go after that girl.
Watch out!
Spread out, men.
Search through the underbrush. You go that way. You, over there.
Stop!
No!
Stop!
No!
I told you to stop!
Let go of me! Let go of me! No! Let go of me, you beast! No! No!
Here he is, the Red Wolf. Lend me a hand. Let's take him to Domitian. He'll make us rich.
Who is he? Do you know him?
Why, he's the patrician Marcus Tullius Quintilius.
Yes. It's Marcus.
Marcus Tullius Quintilius is the Red Wolf. Doesn't seem possible.
And yet that's the mask of the Red Wolf.
And under it is Marcus Quintilius, whom we all know.
What has happened?
Your gladiators have killed the Red Wolf and brought his body back to Caesar.
By the gods, he's dead at last.
Come and look, Soterus. Tell us what you think of him.
But this can't be the right one, Caesar. He couldn't possibly be the Red Wolf. While we were fighting in the woods, I wounded him in the arm, and you can see that this man hasn't a sign of a wound in either arm. The Red Wolf must have put his mask on the body of this man.
And went on his way free to continue his activity. The truth is that you've allowed yourselves to be outwitted by the Red Wolf again. You miserable idiots. Get out. Get out.
But we didn't come back empty-handed, Divine One.
Why, it's the noble Lucilla. I bid you welcome. To tell you the truth, I was expecting your father and Nerva along with their noble friends.
You'll never take them alive, that's sure.
You know, if you insist upon being rebellious, you will have to pay for it with your life.
I would prefer to die rather than live to see them captured by you.
You're not going to die for a while, and I assure you your friends will soon be in my hands.
Shut her up in the dungeons and see that she is well guarded.
No, Soterus. Lucilla is far too beautiful to waste away in a dungeon. And whoever adores Venus respects the gift she sends us.
You are right, Divine Caesar. If you wish, we could give the noble Lucilla the apartment of the Vestal. There she would certainly like for nothing.
Excellent, Soterus. Let her have the Vestal's apartment, slaves, and honorable treatment. But she is not to go out for any reason. And you'll be held responsible for her security.
While you let yourself be ensnared by that girl, her friends will carry out their treacherous plot against you.
To honor a beautiful woman with my love doesn't exclude the possibility of killing off her relatives. And Soterus and I have an ingenious idea along that line. The whole day has passed without my seeing Valerius Rufus. I had something I wanted him to do.
No doubt he's beating the woods for traces of the Red Wolf.
I've noticed that for some time our friend has been acting strangely.
You shouldn't lose any more blood with your arm bandaged like this. There now. This medication will keep you going until tonight.
But I can't move my arm.
Be sure it's always covered with your cloak wherever you go. Then tomorrow it'll be easy to pretend you had a fall from your horse. And in that way, the wound Soterus gave you will have an explanation.
Lucilla, did you see her?
Yes, and she seemed to be bearing up well. That's it.
What can I do to help her?
I'd better hide this.
Valerius, finally we found you.
Hail, Divine Caesar.
A Phrygian slave gave me a lead to follow in my search for the Red Wolf, but unfortunately it was time wasted.
I was looking for you to give you one myself. You will put a watch on the house of Fabius Lucilius. Take your Praetorians with you, surround the area, and blockade all the streets leading to it, day and night if necessary, and be careful not to be seen. Now that we have captured his daughter, someone among the conspirators might sneak back there and use it as a base to attempt some desperate action. Understand? This is the only way we can ever bring that traitorous Red Wolf to justice.
I'll carry out your orders, Caesar. I must speak to the prisoner. Orders of the Emperor.
The Emperor in person has given orders that the only persons who are allowed to enter the apartments are those accompanied by Soterus.
And I would like to know why he keeps his right arm so carefully covered by his cloak. He could very well be the masked man I wounded in the right arm.
Valerius Rufus is the Red Wolf, you think?
I remember well, whenever the Red Wolf made one of his sudden appearances, Valerius was never there with us. And considering his fantastic strength and his shrewdness, he is the only one able to carry off the exploits of the Red Wolf.
We'll look into this immediately. We'll do it now, since Valerius has gone to the house of Fabius Lucilius.
Thank the gods, at last I begin to see the light.
Caesar, none of the conspirators has returned to the house of Fabius.
Look, here is the wound I gave him myself.
Red Wolf, seize that man at once. Alive! I want him alive. Close in on him, you cowards. Capture him or you'll regret it.
I must have that traitor's life.
He will not get away. Seize him.
Into the garden. Follow me.
So that's who the Red Wolf really is. These days you don't know who to trust and who not to.
I'll crucify him as I would a common slave.
And I promise I'll gladly find you all the very sharpest nails if you're able to capture him, because I'm afraid he slipped away again.
Hey, out there! Off to the ground!
Who are you?
We're friends, Flavius and Rutilius, Roman senators.
Hail, senators. Pass on. The others are expecting you.
Greetings to all of you. My friends, I believe the long-awaited moment has come. The Romans' hatred for Emperor Domitian is at its peak. The time for decisive action has finally arrived.
I have 500 men armed and ready to march on Rome from Nomentum. Several well-prepared groups are concealed within the city.
If you think a general insurrection may be necessary, some other senators and I will aid the cause by liberating all the slaves we have if they'll agree to fight on our side.
That would help. Good. Now there remains only one more problem. Lucilla.
Remember this, my daughter is a Roman.
Neither you nor I can possibly abandon her now, and I think our friends understand that.
We are with you. That's agreed. The first thing we will do is liberate Lucilla.
That's right.
Agreed. You have my thanks.
And mine too. And with all my heart, friends. At the palace in the room where Lucilla is imprisoned, there's a secret passage that leads down to the dungeons. By passing through these, it's possible to reach the main sewers.
If Valerius and I could only manage somehow to get into the room where Lucilla is.
Are you certain this passage is there?
I went through the whole length of it once, and it's the only way we have of rescuing the girl from the Emperor.
If Lucilla could be told about it, we would go to meet her by passing through the Cloaca Massima and prevent her from getting lost.
The problem is to inform Lucilla.
Maybe Zusa could help us out.
Zusa?
In what way?
I've always enjoyed the complete confidence of my mistress, and I'm quite certain if I could speak to her entirely alone, I would find out exactly where the hiding place is of Valerius, Fabius, Nerva, and all the other conspirators who are with him.
And why do you think Lucilla would tell you this?
Because then I could carry messages to her friends in hiding and vice versa.
And you, why would you do it?
But didn't you promise to give a reward of 10,000 sesterces?
Have you had this girl searched?
Yes, Divine Caesar.
Very well. You will accompany her to Lucilla's apartments and stay on guard while she's with her. Go.
I'll be so glad when you put an end to this business. I'm so taken up with it that I never have time anymore to look after my love affairs. In fact, with your permission, Divine Caesar, I'd like to draw near the shrine of Venus without delay.
Go, run along.
Zusa. Oh, my dear mistress. Your ever-faithful Zusa thanks all the gods for letting her find you again and in good health.
What are you doing here?
By agreement with your father and with Valerius, I asked for an audience with the Emperor and told him I was willing to betray you and all the rebellious patricians. In exchange, I wanted a reward of 10,000 sesterces. I hoped I could make him believe my story so he would allow me to speak to you. And that's exactly what he did. Come here and look. It's the entrance to a secret passage you're to use. It connects this apartment with the underground dungeons. From there it joins the sewer system so that you can come out at any point of the city, even outside the walls.
Oh, and when am I to escape?
You're to do it this very night. When the handmaids are asleep, you can go. Then you can enter the passage safely. Valerius and some of his friends will come to meet you through the tunnel.
Rid yourself of Lucilla. You'll never learn a thing from her. Or have you, too, let yourself be enchanted by her precious air of innocence?
Take care, Autumn. I'll never put up with a jealous woman. Well, what news?
The trap worked perfectly, Caesar. Valerius will try to help her escape tonight through the tunnel.
Good, and Susa?
She won't give us a moment's trouble ever again when my men have finished taking care of her.
Well done.
Quick, tell us. What did you find out?
Marcus, did you manage to get in touch with Elpidian?
Did you get any information?
I did better than that. I brought the informer himself to you.
Good work. Everything has been arranged. Zusa has gotten to talk to Lucilla. The mission appeared to be rather suspicious at first, but Zusa made him believe her, for the present at least. In any event, she shouldn't be in serious danger before tomorrow morning, and tomorrow morning it'll already be too late.
We'll divide up into two
Lucilla?
groups. I'll go with my men into the sewers and go to meet Lucilla. You and your men will wait for us at the exit. Elpidian, you'd better go back to the palace at once before they begin to get suspicious.
Always at your orders. Charioteer to chariot, if you please.
Now hurry.
Come along.
You see that's it?
That's it. Hurry up.
Well, now, the safest way to travel, isn't it?
It's safe.
traitor, or we'll kill you all! Miserable vermin, never!
Surrender, you're outnumbered. Traitor!
Hold him! Lock him up in one of the dungeons and order a special guard to keep him under surveillance day and night.
Come on, move, I said.
But not Lucilla. Conduct her back to the apartment she was in before and block the passage so it can't be used. She'll be at the palace a long time.
Not a thing. There's not a soul to be seen anywhere.
Nerva! Fabius! Nerva!
Who is it?
Who is it? It's me. It's Elpidian.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Has something happened?
Valerius was captured by Domitian with Lucilla. The others were killed. Every single one of them.
Lucilla. For the moment, we'd better go back to our hideout. We'll decide when we get there what plan of action to follow next. But one thing is certain. We won't leave Valerius and Lucilla in the hands of that madman. Elpidian, go back to the palace and wait there for further news from us. Now let's go.
Get in there, carrion.
Valerius Rufus.
Sejanus.
I don't understand why you never confided in us, Valerius. We'd have been willing to help you.
Thank you, Sejanus. But to tell the truth, I didn't trust you, and I didn't feel I could ask my men to betray the Emperor. At least not yet.
You underrate our friendship, I see. Between a mad emperor and their commander, the Praetorians wouldn't have hesitated. They all worship you.
By now it's all over.
All over? What are you saying? The Praetorians have decided we're going to help you. That means we still have a chance. Tell me what you want us to do, then.
Do you know the grottos on the Lamentan Way, near the Temple of Mithra?
Yes.
Good. There you'll find Fabius, Nerva, and all my other friends. Tell them that if only I could...
Stupid girl! If you'd only been intelligent enough to accept my love, it would have been your chance to save yourself. And you would also have been able to save your father, Nerva, and all the other conspirators. Instead, I've decided you will die. You and Valerius are going to be executed first. And afterwards it will be the turn of your father, Nerva, and all the other conspirators. Open the door.
By the will and desire of Caesar Domitian, our divine emperor, Valerius Rufus and Lucilla, daughter of Fabius, are condemned to death for treason.
The execution will be carried out tomorrow in the palace gardens in the presence of Caesar Domitian, our divine emperor. Forward, men.
Poor young things, there's no hope in the world for them.
Dirty jackals. Nothing would make me happier than to break a few of their heads. And I'd like to start with the worst of them all, Domitian himself.
Iron Fist, you hulking beast. Can't you keep your big mouth shut?
No, I won't. It's time something was done. They've taken our money, and the imperial granaries are closed to us. We'll soon die of starvation.
Right. What do you want to do about it?
We ought to rise up in rebellion.
Ah, now you want to make me die laughing. Before you can organize a revolt, you have to have a leader that's strong and that's smart to boot. In Rome, there's a man like that. And the emperor's going to kill him tomorrow. It's pretty clear the gods decided they'd rather not have a rebellion. Come, we'd better go now if we expect to eat anything this evening.
Nerva's right. We must revolt. We have everything we need to do it. We have enough weapons, the Praetorian guards are ready to rebel, and the people are with us.
Yes, it's time to rebel.
We must revolt now or never.
We mustn't wait any longer.
I ask you to wait one moment, please. The revolt will certainly not save the lives of Valerius and Lucilla. You know Domitian would surely never spare their lives.
Yes, friends. Fabius is right. At the first sign of rebellion, he would have them killed. And with only my Praetorians, I couldn't stop it. His guards and gladiators are so numerous they would overwhelm us.
In order to save Valerius and Lucilla, the only strategy is to enter the palace itself. A rapid surprise attack, which would make it possible to finish off the mission, too.
And this could be a signal for the people to join in an uprising.
Yes, you and your Praetorians will intervene only when we have engaged all the forces guarding the palace.
We'll do it.
That will be the right moment for your Praetorians to join in the battle and turn the tide in our favor. For the success of this action, we'll need a number of other men, too. People who are ready for anything, with alert minds and hands quick as a flash, and I know where to find them. I also want several of you to come with me, while the rest will hold yourselves ready to arouse the populace at the signal agreed upon.
Yes, but how do you want us to get in? Through the sewers?
No, you can't go through the sewers anymore to get in. Since the time Valerius made use of that passage, the Emperor's had it completely blocked off. But yet... we could go through the cellars to get in. How could we? I'll take care of that all by myself. Now, tomorrow evening, you must go straight to the place where...
This will be the most unforgettable feast of my reign, I can assure you.
Are all of you here? Yes. And those special men you spoke of?
There they are.
The jugglers. By all the Olympian gods, maybe it's a good idea. Hip, hip. Move on. Faster. Move on. Hey, who's that girl?
That's my daughter.
You shouldn't have brought her along.
She'll be useful to us.
Well, you shouldn't have brought her. Move on. What's in that sack?
This is a surprise I'm taking to the Emperor. What's that you've got in your hand?
Don't you see? It's a bow for shooting
What
arrows.
for are we going to be hunting mosquitoes?
Off we go.
Good hit, by the gods.
Hurry with those cloaks. Stand aside, I said. One side. Where an elephant can't pass through, a flea can make it, huh?
Squeeze through. That's it.
Here he comes. By the gods. The little flea made it. Hurry up. Unlock the door and let us in. Hurry. That flea is pretty smart, isn't he? Come on.
As you can.
Some of the other guards. Hide yourselves. Go back.
Fight down, Britain. Fight him, brother.
Jeroni is going to lead. Did you see that?
So well.
Even now, I've never seen him fight so bad. I was pretty satisfied.
He's lost. I wonder what the next entertainment will be.
Our guests of honor are coming to join us.
Valerius, Lucilla, we could never have permitted you to miss our banquet. As a matter of fact, we are celebrating your death. Yes, my honored friends. In a little while, you're going to die. I wish to rid myself of both of you forever. And in order that the false traitor Valerius may suffer the torture twice over as he deserves so well, we will begin with the lovely Lucilla. I forgot to tell you exactly how I've decided you are to die. Immersed in a great cauldron of molten lead.
To arms! To arms!
See what I did to the mosquito?
After him! Kill the dog! Don't come in! Stand back! Stand back! Move it on him! Seize him! After him! Tear him to pieces!
Ecco, quella botola porta direttamente nei giardini imperiali.
Bene, forza voi due, issatemi su.
Ma per me fanno male. Attento, Valerio! Macigno, un'altra zanzara ho colpito.
Le guardie! Chiamate altre guardie! Bisogna raggiungere Valerio e Lucilla!
Forza! Ecco fatto!
Aspetta, chiama altre guardie!
Avevo detto io che facevano male.
Uno via! Due via! Tre via!
Praetorians come to our rescue. Where are they?
Enemy attack! On your guard, men! Reinforcements are arriving! Fall back! Don't retreat! Cut them down! Kill every one of these filthy rebels! Courage, my friends!
Here's one for you.
Quick, men! We've got to get to the other side! Some of you lend a hand to Valerius.
Go in, kill him!
I killed that woman. She deserved it.
More reinforcements are coming! Stand fast! Form a square! Be quick!
Stop right there or I'll kill her, you foul traitor!
Valerius!
Kill that treacherous rebel! Kill him, I said!
To the attack, Praetorian Guard!
It's the Janus! It's the Janus! The victory is ours! The victory! The victory!
Forward, Praetorians! Follow me! Surrender your feet! Throw down your weapons!
Surrender! The victory is won!
We've won the battle! Over there, you men! Get over there!
Fabius, this is the moment to incite the people to revolt.
I'll do it.
Sejanus, order your soldiers to open the gates. If necessary, beat down whatever resistance you may run into.
It will be done.
Where's Valerius? Come along. We'll go and look for him.
Very well, then. I'll have to kill you with my own hand. I've faced worse on many a field of battle.